Hello, welcome to the Brandon Can Win channel and happy Halloween. I tried making it spooky, the background. I got Freddy Fazbear who we're talking about today. I got webs, which could also uh be symbolism for what my channel has been for the last couple months. I got a little skeleton doggy, and then I got a lamp. But I just feel like something is missing. I could do something else. Let me think. I got an idea. One sec. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay? Be right back. There we go. I believe this is much better. Do you guys like my Halloween costume? I am the Phantom of the Opera. If you haven't seen that play, if you have 2 hours and 40 minutes to spare, go watch it. Go see it. Ignore this strap, by the way. I tried my best to hide it. I just can't. I even tried tipping my fedoras cringely to get rid of it, but whatever. Anyways, let's talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I'm gonna just summarize it like this. It was fun. So before we really dive into the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I want to let you guys know that there are gonna be mild spoilers, just kind of characters that are in it, you know? You might already know this. I went into this movie actually watching zero trailers. I was like, you know what? I want to see this movie, but I don't want to see a single second of it before anything. I saw like what the animatronics looked like behind the scenes, like on a TikTok, and we'll get to the animatronics later. But yeah, let's get into this. So I think the biggest problem that this movie has is it has a bit of an identity crisis. Now, what I mean by that is that the plot is both a horror movie and also kind of a mystery movie, and it also revolves around family drama. But then it also involves the paranormal. So our main hero is Mike. Now Mike was a security guard at a mall who got fired and has to take care of his little sister Abby for reasons you find out later about their parents. And their bitch of an aunt is trying to get custody over his sister. And one of the things that are against him is that he is now unemployed. He doesn't have a job. So he gets offered a position at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria as a night security guard. And being desperate as he is, he takes the job. And yeah, that should be the entire plot, but there's more. There's a couple subplots we need to talk about. The main one being that Mike have these reoccurring dreams because him and his sister both once had a brother. Now, when Mike was little, I think it was before Abby was even born, it seems like, Garrett, which is the name of his brother, was kidnapped when they went on a camping trip, and Mike was supposed to watch Garrett when he got kidnapped. And the kidnapper was never caught, as well as Garrett was never found. So, it's very sad. He's going through a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of backstory in this when it comes to these characters, which is necessary, because we can't just have the movie be like the first Five Nights at Freddy's game where you're just closing and opening doors and stuff like that. If you're going into this movie expecting it to be all scares, just the animatronics all the time, you're not gonna get that because it goes like this, okay? Because there's the daytime segments, which focuses on mainly the family aspect of everything, and then there's the nighttime stuff, which is the horror stuff. So it kind of goes on and off, but like, slight spoiler, the first night almost nothing happens, so it's kind of like, okay, well, that sucked. And then like, it's like next thing you know, it's like night 3. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it does go through a night 2, but I don't want to, like I said, I'm trying not to spoil anything. It's kind of hard. Also, there's Vanessa, who seems to know a lot about the place. Says she's a big fan of it since she was a kid. There's some crazy twists that happen in the movie. There's a lot of plot twists in this movie. Oh my dear lord. The amount of plot twists in this movie is it's just insane. And then, of course, they find out that the animatronics are sentient. Lots of worry about the animatronics come into play later. Like, I want to say second act, maybe that's when it starts becoming apparent. And then it goes all out in the third act. Oh my god. But I think that's one of my biggest problems with this, is that there's not enough time for the animatronics, the Five Nights at Freddy's aspect. But to be fair, to play into that, you know, these are new characters. You gotta give them backstories. You gotta develop them, and you gotta make them likable. And I ended up liking Mike. I thought Mike was pretty... I felt bad for him, you know? It's like advertised as like mainly just this horror film. So going into this, and then you getting all this expedition is just kind of a disappointment in a way. But yeah, some crazy shit does go down with the animatronics, so if you are worried about that, it does happen. It just doesn't happen throughout the entirety of the movie, so if you're expecting something like that, you ain't getting that. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's generally the summarizing the plot without spoiling anything. I will say there is like one scene where it is kind of freaky for a while, and then there's just this one scene that's just super wholesome and funny. I won't spoil anything, but yeah. Also, you get a little cameo from someone you might know. It's not Markiplier because, you know, scheduling problems was a thing, but I think he's someone well known. I don't know. It could have been someone that it could have just been some random actor. I don't know. It's just a theory, but enough about the plot. How them animatronics though? How's Freddy and the animatronics in the movie? Oh my god, they are fantastic. The Jim Henson Company, I think that's what it's called, they helped work on it, and they're like really good at puppeteering and stuff like that. They designed the Freddy robots and stuff, and thankfully it's based off the first. The whole pizzeria stuff's based off the first game, which I'm happy about. They did such a good job at making these puppets, or animatronics. And they look so good on screen, and they don't use CGI at all for any of them, by the way. No CGI, which you gotta give a round of applause to that. No CGI used. Let's go. But yeah, they seemed super lifelike. What I've seen from like behind the scenes stuff, I did see like a TikTok of behind the scenes with the animatronics. Like, wow. It was just, they did just such a great job. I can't commend them enough for that. That was really impressive. One thing I was pleasantly surprised about was that it did not totally rely on jump scares, and when there were jump scares, you could kind of see them coming, but it was like kind of a build-up instead of just like and it was like necessary. It wasn't any unnecessary jump scares. It fit the situation, and it was perfect. It wasn't like, oh, some random guy turned the corner while the main character's on edge, and then boom, like randomly doing something like that, like they do in some horror movies, which is stupid. Whenever there are creepy moments, they're creepy. Whenever there's lighthearted moments, they're lighthearted. What can I say? Now, let's talk about this in two aspects. One, how do I think about it as a horror movie? I think it's actually pretty low on there, sadly. Which is sad that it's really low there, but it's just not that scary, honestly. I mean, I think it's because I'm really well acquainted with the characters, and seeing how they act sometimes is kind of funny. Because I think I heard people laughing more than screaming during the movie, or like gasping or something. But there were definitely times where I was like kind of clenching up, like waiting for a jump scare, you know? Like, it was a really weird mix of emotions going through this movie. There's also that feeling bad for the main character. I was like, damn, that sucks. So as a horror movie, it kind of lacks, sadly. As a video game adaptation, I think it did a pretty good job, honestly. But it's kind of like a mix of it's not just the first game. There's like little bits and pieces from like other games that like kind of, it makes it seem kind of like should be summarized as a collective of the franchise. It's a game based off the entire franchise, not just the first game, so don't get that twisted either. There are characters in this that weren't even in the first game, so yeah. But yeah, if we're going at that point, as a video game adaptation, this did pretty well. It did really good. I wouldn't say it's like Mario level good. I would say it's like somewhere between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 level good, you know? But yeah, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I went in with low expectations. I've seen 0 trailers before, and I came out, I had a fun time. What can I say? even if people say it's a bad movie, I still had fun with it. It's still fun. That's like the number one take, is that it's a fun movie. Anyways, I want to know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Did you see it? Do you like it? Are you interested? Are you turned away because of the backstory stuff that they have? Let me know in the comments below. I would also like to know, did you like my costume? Did you like my costume? Did I do a good job? I'm really proud of it. Did I do a good job? Please let me know. Yeah. So I guess until next time, so long and good night.
For the moment, time doesn't even seem